everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Bull City Hangout 611. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. And Bull City Hangout, basically, I tell you what's happening today, and in this case, tomorrow morning, here in the Bull City. And then I invite you to join me on camera and just hang out or share information. So let's get started, as always, with the school tools page, which can be found at durhamskywriter.com. And then you scroll down or click on school tools. So it is lunchtime, and if you are in need help feeding your kids, that's cool, because young people ages 18 and under can be taken or go to their nearest school, at least the ones that are on my list, and then get a free bag breakfast and lunch. And then adults can get non-perishable food supplies and or casseroles. So you have until 12:30 to get to Bethesda, Eno Valley, Githens, R.N. Harris, Hillside High School, Parkwood, or Sandy Ridge. And then you have until 1:30 to get to Burton, Lakeview, Shepherd, Southern High School, or Southwest. Oh, real quick. Okay, so that's still true, but let me just very quickly go to the Let's Go page, because I forgot there's something happening right now. You might want to actually go to this particular event and then watch a replay of Bull City Hangout. It's up to you, of course. Right now, DCIA has something going on that you should know about. So let me very quickly tell you about that. Then I'll go back to the school tools page and resume where I was. Let's see, DCIA. There they are. So right now, Durham Congregations in Action, they're hosting a Zoom forum. It's called Systemic Racism and Law Enforcement. That's going on right now until 1 o'clock. You can join Sheriff Clarence Burkhead, faith community members, and other folks, other neighbors, and talking about the criminal justice system and how recent events will affect its future. So the link to join that can be found on the Let's Go calendar of events page. So if you want to go to that right now, that's fine. You can always watch Bull City Hangout on the replay on Facebook and also on the Patricia A. Murray channel on YouTube. All right, let's go back to school tools. Let me tell you about Chicken Hut and Healthy Start Academy's partnership, where right inside Chicken Hut are representatives from Healthy Start Academy. They're giving away boxed lunches for kids who are in need, and that's happening inside Chicken Hut. That's at 3019 Fayetteville Street. And by the way, the schools that I listed a minute ago, their addresses can also be found on the school tools page. Okay, now with today being Thursday, that means Grace Church of Durham. They're having something called Grab and Go Meals for Kids, and that is where you can, hey, Fraser's going to join me in a second. He's from Scotland. Very quickly, let me tell you about Grab and Go Meals. That's where you can drive up to Grace Church of Durham, pick up a bag lunch for your child, and then move on. It's wonderful. All righty. Oh, it's graduation day. It is the second of 3 graduation days as held by Durham Public Schools. It's like a drive-through ceremony, which is awesome. So each graduate will get the diploma, photo taken, and it will be live streamed so you can watch on, I guess, on the DPS website, I suppose. But anyway, everything that you need to know about that can be found on the school tools page. So let me congratulate the graduates of Jordan High School. So they graduated at 9. Hillside High School, that's going to be held today at 1. And then Southern School of Energy and Sustainability, that will be at 4. And then tomorrow, Riverside, Northern, and Durham School of the Arts. All right. All right, let's go to the Legal Ease page. There's 2 things to mention. Legal Aid NC, they're doing it. I mean, they are giving the information. I mean, they have several webinars every week. It's incredible. Or I should say online events. So today they're having a webinar, and it is called Employee Rights Webinar. It's going to be held today from 2:30 until 4. It's live. You can ask questions, get them answered. Go to Legal Aid NC's Facebook page. The link and also phone number for free assistance can be found on the Legal Ease page. Also, I'd like to let you know that tomorrow Legal Aid of North Carolina will be hosting Free Forum Friday, and that's where you can get like general questions answered from 11 until noon. Be sure to check that out. All right, now let's go to the Let's Go page, and let me warn you, not everything that I'm listing here is a full tally of what's going on today and tomorrow morning. There's so much happening that I didn't get a chance to type it all into the Durham Skywriter. So give me like an hour and I will have it completely finished. So right now, everything that I'm reading is in the Durham Skywriter. You can get more information. And 𝗕𝗧𝗧 going to join us. Okay, let me finish these announcements real quick. All righty, let me go. Okay, I just told you about Durham Congregations in Action. So they're on right now, and they're holding something called, let me read it again, for the systemic racism in law enforcement that's happening right now, and it's until 1 o'clock. The link, everything that you need for what I'm going to read can be found on the Let's Go page. Now let's go to Fuqua, or is it Fuqua? I'm not sure. Duke University's Fuqua School of Business. They're holding something called Subtle Ways Discrimination and Inequality Are Perpetrated. So that can be found on the Let's Go page. That's going to be held at 12:30, so in just a few minutes, 12:30 until 1. The link, again, can be found on the Let's Go page. Okay, I can't answer the phone right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Can't answer. Doing a show. Okay. Don't call me at noon. Okay. So, Preservation Durham is hosting Postcards from Durham, and that is where John Shelby calls himself a street historian. He has a fantastic collection of vintage postcards where he's able to show you the postcards and then tell you about the history of Durham. So this looks like an in-person event, which shocks me because I haven't been anywhere in such a long time. This is going to be at the Chesterfield building. It's going to be today from 5:30 until 6:30. Again, information's on the Let's Go page. Let's tell you about Dessie L. Campbell. He has a weekly show called Let's Talk Genealogy. That's going to be from 6 until 6:30. All right, Advanced Carolina. Whoa, where is that? Okay, now why can't I find that? Let me refresh this page. Shoot. This is weird. Okay, let me see if I can refresh this page because that's weird that it's not updated. Let me try that again. Okay, this is kind of weird. This happened once before where the page didn't refresh. Because I was working like up to the minute. Let me see if I might have to grab my laptop. Let's see. All righty, let me scroll down. It's not updated. Let me grab my, oh shoot. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read from my laptop. Okay, I hope you can still see me because I just switched pages. Let me know if this isn't working out. Let me just scroll down real quick. I don't know why it's not right on my iPad. Let's see. Okay, Duke University's Keenan Institute for Ethics. They're presenting the Ethics of Now series. The discussion will be well-being for children and families during COVID-19. It's going to be today from 7 until 8. And information can be found on, it's a Zoom event, so you can find that on the Let's Go page. All righty. Something is really wrong here. I just updated this and I actually can't even find it on my laptop. I hope I didn't do all this work and it didn't, you know what? I'm going to do another, dang, I can't believe this. Anyway, let me go back to the StreamYard page. Okay, folks, what I'm going to have to do is invite you to check the notes of Bull City Hangout, because for some odd reason, let me just try one more time. Actually, I'm going to close this out and then reopen it and see if this works. I really hate when this happens. But let me just tell you real quick, Advanced Carolina has an event. The Center for Home Ownership has an event. They're all this evening, so I can actually update my notes so you can know what's happening. Let me just see if this is going to work this time. And I have 2 guests waiting. So let me just hurry up here. Let me hurry up. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? It did not work. But let me tell you that tomorrow, Salvation Army will have Free Food Friday. That's from 9 until 11. This is for people in need. You do have to have a ID and your apartment or home lease agreement. And then also happening tomorrow, I know there's going to be a food giveaway at, somehow it's not showing up on my iPad or my laptop, so I'll have to probably refresh. But anyway, Y.E. Smith School tomorrow, I know it's happening at 10 o'clock. So if you're in need, again, go get some groceries, go get some food, and I will tell you about that. Let me bring on my guests, because this is really frustrating. But I will bring on my guests, and let's see what's happening with them. Greetings, gentlemen. How are you?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Fraser.
How's it
Keith,
going?
how are you?
All right.
Doing well. Now, Fraser, I already know you. Keith Hersey, introduce yourself, please.
Yes. I'm glad.
Looks like you're okay.
Am I okay?
I can hear him.
You
Yeah.
can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. My name is Keith Hersey. I'm a pharmacist and owner of a new pharmacy in Durham. It's called Hersey Pharmacy in Woodcroft Shopping Center. And I just want to come on to just introduce myself and create awareness that we are open. We're a local owned pharmacy, a difference from the big box chains where we provide personal service, free delivery, free medication reviews.
Okay.
And right now we're also providing gifts for patients that transfer their prescriptions, like a gift card,
Nice.
and also a free bottle of hand sanitizer. So.
Whoa, and that's a rare thing there.
Yeah.
When's the last time I saw a bottle of hand sanitizer in the store? I can't even remember.
Oh, yeah. And we do have hand sanitizer for sale as well, available now. So.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your. How long have you been in business here?
We just opened the end of January.
Okay, at Woodcroft. So give us your exact address.
It's 4711 Hope Valley Road in Durham, Suite 5F as in Frank.
Let me write that down. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
And then also we're next to Chubby Tacos. So I find that's the best reference point for people. We're in the Woodcroft Shopping Center with the Food Line is the anchor store.
I got you.
We're right between Subway and Chubby Tacos, right between both of those. So.
Nice. Give us some advice about COVID-19. You know, people are getting really sick of it. I've heard that people are going out without their masks, and they're just tired of the whole thing. So give us some encouraging words, please.
Yes, and I would like to be able to do that, like time to time, give advice as far as medication, health topics. So.
Okay.
So right now I would say that right now that because a lot of the things are opening back up, people may feel like the worst is behind us, and that especially with everything, more places opening back up, but the virus is still out there, and it's still prevalent, and I'm fearing that we may, have another surge in cases because, I think that, and I understand people are tired, but the virus is just going to wait us out, So the best thing that we can do, until there's treatment options and a vaccine is still continue wear a mask when you're in public. Continue the social distance, at least 6 feet. Maintain that, and continually to make sure to wash and sanitize like your hands. Or if you have to go out in public and touch a whole bunch of things like shopping and stuff like that, and I still would probably recommend using, if you have gloves available, use those. Continue to use those. Yeah.
And also, as soon as you get back in the car, clean your hands. I have hand sanitizer in my car.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then a lot of people don't know, clean your doorknobs, your door handles, and your light switches.
Yep. All those things. Yeah. Yep. Just continue to distance and sanitize and wear masks. Just continue to do that. And I know it's so easy now with the weather is nice and everything back opening up. And that we don't have the same urgency right now. I mean, we don't have the situation where hospitals are being overrun currently, but the virus is still out there. And you know what? The numbers are actually growing. Yes.
And that's what's frustrating. And a lot of people don't take it serious because they don't know someone who's died from it. And I think that's the key. We don't want everyone to know someone who's died from it. But I'm just saying.
Yes.
That's why a lot of people are running out of patience.
Yes. But
you can't blame them because they're also running out of money.
Yeah. And we can't understand that, and that's what I say. So, just we continue to open responsibly, and just maintain especially with the mask wearing and social distance and sanitizing areas, and we just continue to do that. And like I said, I know it's hard because it's it's been for a lot of people it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I know.
Yeah. So we just that's our recommendation. And then like I said, we do have hand sanitizer available now in our pharmacy, and we have that as a gift for anyone that will transfer their prescriptions to us. So we just welcome all your viewers and listeners to give us a chance. We provide a personal touch. We just we'll make sure that you have everything that you need. We like I said, we deliver, and I mean we have our regular hours, but we have the flexibility to if you need something outside of that, we can get that for you.
So what are your hours, and what about the weekend?
Okay, we're open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and Saturday 9 to 1. Sundays we're usually closed, but again, like if someone had an emergency situation or something like that, just give us a call. We monitor the voicemails all the time, so even if it was outside of those hours, we can arrange to have your needs taken care of. So
awesome. Okay, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Bull City Hangout, and I'm excited to know that you are open in Woodcroft.
Yes,
all of us should pretty much know where Woodcroft Shopping Center is. It's on Hope Valley Road, and very happy to meet you.
Thank you. I'm just pleased to be a part of it.
Wonderful. So where did you hear about Bull City Hangout? Because I did post it different places.
Oh yeah, on Facebook, and it was recommended that that I check you out, and I know that I attended plenty of functions where you've been DJ, especially when my son was younger and stuff like that, and throughout the city. So
thank you. Yeah, I'm also DJ Pitty Pat.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
So I've always admired your community work and with the Skyrider newsletter, and so I just had the opportunity today to get on, and I said, well, let me take advantage of it. So.
Well, don't be a stranger.
I won't.
Definitely don't be a stranger. Just come back whenever you want.
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank you so much.
absolutely. Thank you. And Fraser, what's going on with you in Scotland?
I know. I've got about 20 minutes, about 25 minutes before I head to work. So
Okay.
that's why I thought I'd take the opportunity drinking a cup of tea, as you do.
What flavor?
Just normal tea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Normal. Aye. But
So
no,
tell us.
not really. Well, our number in Scotland, Scotland has come down, which is promising. So it means next week they should relax a few more issues, things to make it a bit easier because it's so boring.
I know.
Crazy. Apart from driving us all, it's just it's dire. It really is dire. So,
Well, I've been enjoying your walking tours though.
I haven't done walking in a few. I'm glad I've been busy this week, which is a good thing. I have been busy.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
I'm not complaining at that. Yes, it's just 12 weeks. We're going to week 13. It's still not 100%, but it's because we're trying to get the R number down. But as you say, you're kind of
you run a great business. I don't think you'll ever have any problem staying in business. Fraser is a master cleaner.
I would say master. I clean.
Well, judging by the pictures that you showed this week, where you showed us a horrendously frightening place that you made spick and span. It was scary. I mean, I've never seen a dead mouse. I'm just saying.
Okay, you have now.
I would have run away from that job.
But anyway, end of the day, we're at that stage. It's kind of, yes, the economy is severe. In a lot of places, the economy is suffering. And a lot of jobs have still been open. A lot of people have been able to work from home full time. Now, people like pharmacies and doctors, they're still functioning because they're an essential service, basically. It's a lot. You would think cleaning is an essential service. Yes, it is, but you can't clean an office if it's closed. So there's not very much. So you're kind of okay. So it's been very frustrating. It's not that it's the frustrating part. Yeah, you can sit around. There's not much to do. It's boring, but it's the fact that you can't. There's no cinema, gym. There's no restaurants open. It's just takeaway. There's not. You can't do anything, and there's only so much you can do to an extent. You really need that extra excitement, like going bowling or playing a bit of crazy golf or something. But it's not open. You can't do it, and it's really starting to you get to that stage. There's only so much you can mentally cope with. But I believe that you need to do something needs to happen. You can't be shut down for this because our local Edinburgh Zoo is at risk. They have taken like a £5 million loan to cover cover the furloughs, cover people, staff and animals, and feeding major tourist attraction. That's at risk if it doesn't open ASAP. They've already set up precautions for social distancing and things like that. This needs to open now because they need to rely on the people to go and visit and pay the money to view it and see the animals. So if it doesn't, it's the economy. I mean, England are starting to open up quicker than us for some reason, but I think we really need to get things moving over here because if we don't, the financial implications and the risk of jobs is very risky. Especially, that's the problem, and it's happening in the tourist industry over here as well. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's tough for everyone. I mean, you want to tell everyone to be careful and to have patience. In the meantime, it's hard to think of anything when you're hungry. It's really hard and it's hard to hang in there when the date for paying your mortgage or your rent has come and gone, and you don't know if you're going to get kicked out. Because I think that the freeze on evictions has also come and gone. So
crazy.
It's scary.
There needs to be a time to listen. You're going to have to. There's going to be a matter of just getting on with it, and whether people get it, deal with it. It's one of these things. If you take the precautions, you should be okay. But we need to get the economies moving in a lot of countries because the global financial black hole, the disaster of people who have lost jobs, is just taking a major effect. I'm glad Sheila Huggins. I'm glad your gym's your gym owner. You interviewed your gym owner yesterday. I think you said your gym was open. Well, I think the health aspects on fitness is important because of mental health. because
I hope she can join us. Up to 6 can be on camera. So welcome to join
Keith,
us. And I'd like to know what
Keith, are you in Durham as well?
Yes.
Nice
I'm in Durham. Yes, sir.
I've known Pat for a long time. So, but yeah, welcome to. Good to meet you. So, but yeah, sorry, I'm taking over your show, Pat. Apologies.
Yeah, just take it over.
Sorry.
Actually, tell us about your show real quick.
I do a podcast called Ramsey Unleashed Going Beyond Borders. It's to interview people from different backgrounds, businesses. I like to inspire people through that. So that's what I do. Gives people an opportunity to just have experience being an international podcast from Scotland. So
yeah,
also very, very close. The new thing we're doing is we're within hopefully this weekend or very shortly. We've got small things to do to make the doublementradio.com website to go live. With partners, we're setting up a new radio station. It's global, and it's to give giving people really low costs on doing shows. Advertising is really cheap. When I say we're keeping it really cheap, it doesn't matter if you're a local business or a global. You could still advertise. You're talking for like $20 a month for a 10-second advert twice a day being played.
That's cool.
For $20.
That's very cool. Mm-hmm.
Or to do an hour show once a week, it's only going to cost you less than $2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
You've got it's like $100 sign up for a year. It's low cost. It's if you're on a platform, to share a message, we have an opportunity at doublementradio.com. Our website's not live yet, but you can send us an email via info@doublementradio. So new platform, new radio station, fresh, inspiring, uplifting, 24/7. So that's going to be, we're not got a launch date yet, but we're just getting the website live so we can take orders, and then we're going to process the rest from there, basically.
Okay. And I invited Sheila Huggins to join us. She's on YouTube, so I invited her to join us on Facebook and click on the link. I will post the link again. I don't post the link on YouTube because
you'll end up with everybody.
It's, with Facebook, you're talking to people you already know pretty much.
Yeah. But
with YouTube, I've had, let's just say, some unsavory characters to try to join from YouTube. So I learned to only post on Facebook. So
ever and their dog are coming in, basically.
Because you don't know who's out there. You really don't. So let me post that link again.
You talk about Area 51 again.
See this thing. No. There you go. Boom. So I just posted the link again if she'd like to join us from Facebook. So as far as Woodcroft, 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬, is everything pretty much open over there, or are you out there by yourself? I know that there's food lines open, and isn't there a big hardware store over there?
Yeah, Ace Hardware. Yeah.
They've
been open the whole time, but I think now this is the first week that I think everybody's open now. Everybody's
really?
Capacity. Yeah. Okay. Some may be like shorter hours or whatever, but this is like the first week that all the tenants are fully back open. Everybody kind of like I said, like Food Line and Ace Hardware, they never, they were essential businesses. So So they never closed, and then some of the restaurants were able to do delivery and takeout, and now they're starting to accept patrons at the limit capacity now. Like they're having dine-in now this week. So
I went to a fast food, and they had every other table was like taped off. So
I think that's what the restaurants that are open here, I think that's what they're accepting inside. I think that's what they're doing, like every other table. Yeah.
Can you imagine though? I mean, they are purposefully having their capacity and their income.
Yeah.
I know that is so rough.
Yeah. But I guess it's better than
not having do it.
Yeah. And before where they didn't have anybody, so I guess it's better.
Plus, do you really want to see on the news where someone said, I went to so-and-so restaurant and that's where I picked up COVID-19?
Yeah, I know.
So you don't want to be the one.
Yeah.
So I don't think Sheila Huggins will be able to join us today, but hopefully maybe on another day. I'm curious to hear more about the mental health aspects of working out, because right before coronavirus hit, I was actually getting together my little walking routine. I'd go to Lyon Park and put on my little headphones and walk for, what was I walking for? I was only walking for, let's see, I think a half hour, because I was just starting out, didn't want to walk for, the first day I worked an hour and wore myself out.
Yeah.
Hey, there she is. Okay, here we go.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, doing well. How about you?
Good, good, good. How's it going? Glad to see people are out and about and still connecting in the best way. I guess the only way almost that we have to connect now.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to Bull City Hangout. You have a very familiar name. I'd like to know about the mental health aspects.
Oh, yeah. So it was very interesting, and I really should have gotten rid of my gum. But I don't know if you've been following what's been going on with the gym owners, but they had submitted, I guess, a lawsuit. They were seeking an injunction against Governor Cooper's order to keep them closed. And I think yesterday the court ruled against them, but they had already put a bill in to the Senate subcommittee, I guess, on health and something. You probably know Natalie Murdoch.
Yeah.
She is one of Durham's, she is one of Durham's senators who's actually on that health committee.
Okay.
But so a bunch of North Carolina gym owners, and not just gyms, but like yoga studios. It's a variety of people that provide physical fitness in different ways. But they sort of came together and they had this bill and they submitted the bill to the subcommittee. The subcommittee voted unanimously in support of the bill. It then went to the full state Senate. They then voted to support it. And then I think yesterday the House voted to support it. So a lot of I won't say a lot, but a few of the gym owners actually showed up at the health meeting, the hearing that the Senate subcommittee had. And it was interesting to hear them talk about the mental health aspects. And so I actually go to Millennium Health Club, which is up on Hillsborough Road. And Patrick is the owner, and he actually spoke at that hearing. And so he talked about, because everybody's heard of GeroFit for seniors. And so they generally come in the gym Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But he also has a very significant veterans population. So I know a lot of these people because I see them all the time. We're always in there together. But he talked about, how much of a family atmosphere it is. So many people have been there for so long that everyone. When someone's sick, people bring in a card. And he talked about how some of those seniors had been coming to the gym and knocking on the door because they thought he had opened back up under the second phase. And he said they have just been really, itching to sort of get back in there because it's so much more than just I'm lifting weights or I'm walking on a treadmill. It's here's my connection to my extended family, because some of them, their family members live far away. They don't live close by. And so, that's like their second family for them. They come in and then they have the fitness and health aspect of it. And then you had a whole subset of veterans who are in there also and are using this as a way to make sure that they're getting their sort of mental needs met in terms of making sure that they're in a good place mentally. And everybody knows the benefits of physical fitness and what it does in terms of your mental health. So it was interesting to hear him talk about that. And
what is that? It releases endorphins. Is that the word?
Oh yeah.
Basically makes you happy.
Yes, endorphins. That's right. So every time I finish a run, I'm like, it's more than just to check the box. It's like, oh my God, I feel so good. So when I don't do it, I'm just like not the best person to be around.
I understand because of course anybody can walk who can walk. I mean, I don't have to go to Lyon Park to walk, but to tell you the truth, I walked only a few days after Lyon Park was closed, and then my body was like, ugh. But I still haven't resumed my walking routine. to tell you the truth. I found other things to do, all of which have to do with sitting down, pretty much. So I'll be happy when Lion Park is available to me again, so that I can get back in the groove. I don't think I had gotten to the point where endorphins were released, though. I don't think a half hour is probably enough for any real huge. It's just a good routine. It's good for basic fitness. I don't think it was strenuous enough to release anything. I don't think.
I don't know.
but I still enjoyed it.
Right.
Plus, it's just nice walking into some place and having someone to say hello to you. I live by myself. So it was nice, and Durham's such a nice city. Whenever I go anywhere, the post office or the bank, whatever, it's like, oh, good morning, Miss Murray. How are you? And this is pleasant, and that's another thing about not just working out, but just being around people who halfway know who you are. It's just nice to be greeted and to be able to greet somebody else, even if it's not health related. I think a lot of people are missing that.
Yeah.
And I'll bet, Mr. 𝗕𝗧𝗬, people are probably going to start coming to your pharmacy just because they just want to go somewhere.
Yeah. Now that it's open back up more, it's starting to have more people just come in and
just walking up and down the aisles and say hello. And so any more tips? I know. And in fact, I don't know if everything else is open in Durham. I don't think so. I know the barber shops aren't open and the beauty shops. I don't think they're open yet. But the parks.
Some of them are open. They just have to have reduced hours, and they have to make appointments, and like you can't just walk into. Because I know the salon up here that they open back up.
Okay.
And they're taken like by appointment. So I think most people like to they have to make an appointment and have to have a mask and.
I know the state parks are open. I think Jordan was the only one that didn't close. Eno River closed, and the other two that I list in the Skyrider, Umstead, and what was the other one? Falls Lake. They were closed as well. I think they're all open now, and the city parks are all open. Only sad news, though, is that the swimming pools will be closed all summer. And I assume that also means the spray parks. I haven't gotten in contact with Cynthia Booth from Durham Parks and Recreation yet to see if that's true. But I'm assuming that the spray parks. I think there's a spray park on Liberty. There's one at Edison Johnson. There's one behind W.D. Hill and Hillside Park. So I'm assuming they'll be closed too. So, and that's sad because the little kiddies, want them to be happy, but then you don't want them to get sick either. So there you go. So anybody else has any last words or words of encouragement before we leave?
Well, it's good to meet some new people.
Yes. And then we also are online at 𝗕𝗧𝗬𝗧𝗬.com. So if we have a lot of health information on the website as well, and
nice.
So anybody's welcome to look at what we have on there. If you have any questions, we have our email address on there, 𝗕𝗧𝗬𝗧𝗬.com. So we welcome everybody that's interested in supporting a locally owned pharmacy and getting personal attention. Awesome. Feel free to contact us.
Awesome. And I apologize, Sheila Huggins. I did not ask you to give us a full introduction. I'm so sorry.
That's quite all right. Just a Durham resident. I practice law here in Durham, but I'll keep it short to that. But it was really nice to hear about the pharmacy because I didn't know about that. I try to generally stay out of pharmacies and not try to have to need prescription. But of course, we do have to often go into pharmacies. So I was really glad to sort of hear about that. But I'm just hoping people stay safe. I know you mentioned earlier about taking walks outside. And I tell you, I'm one of those people who doesn't do well in the wintertime because it's so cold. So if I can just have sunshine, it just brightens my day so much more.
I don't think you have much to worry about now. It's June. So you'll be good through Thanksgiving,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Adam says to get up and move, and that's true. One thing I have been doing, even though I'm not walking, I am starting to garden bit by bit.
Ah,
And it's wonderful being outside and, swatting the bugs away and planting flowers and, watering things. And in fact, that reminds me, I mentioned my 95-year-old cousin Julia a lot. I bought her, don't tell anybody, I bought her a tomato plant.
oh,
Okay.
She's been wanting to garden, and I don't really want her out in the backyard because she doesn't have any trees to protect her from the sun. So I put the tomato in a container, and I want her to water it right outside her door, because it's a bad vision to think of a 95-year-old out in the hot sun in a backyard that can't be seen from the street. If you know what I'm just saying.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's play it safe in all directions. So I appreciate having all of. I think this is the biggest group I've had here on Bull City Hangout. That's the whole reason I'm doing Bull City Hangout. I want to connect with people, get information, share information, and just meet folks. So thank you.
Thank you for having it.
Yes.
I do. I'm from Scotland, so if any of you would like to be on my podcast, Pat's been on my podcast a while ago, but I need to re-interview you, Pat, even though I've known Pat for a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You've been on my show, so I'll come on your show.
We need to, Keith or Sheila, if you ever want to have a connection to Scotland, happy to chat.
Okay.
Sounds good.
No.
I'm open.
This audience is worldwide. Why not?
Well, you can connect with me, Pat. We're on Facebook. I've been known Pat for the best part of 6 years now. I think it's been a while.
At least since Blab.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she's had there's a group of us called Work and Focus. There's a few of us. And we've all known each other basically for the best part of 6 years now.
Yeah, we share information and help each other out.
Yeah, so that's what we do. So, but it's all good. But happy to help. I always like connecting people as well. And also, as I said earlier, I'm going to be launching a radio station with partners. I've got people in America and 2 of us are in Edinburgh. So looking to, it's online, it's global, but if you've got something to talk about our platform.
You've always been ambitious, Fraser.
Keep it going, Got to keep it going. So
absolutely.
All's good. Anyway, I'll let you wrap up. Sorry.
Well, thank you, everybody. So I actually invite all of you back.
Okay.
And actually, Attorney Huggins, I'd like to talk with you later, because one weakness I have in Durham Skywriter, I don't mind admitting it. I'm thrilled about Legal Aid NC holding so many webinars, because that gives me also a way to tell people about Durham, tell people in Durham about Legal Aid NC, and helps me to fill up my legal page, but I don't have any real contacts in legal profession. I'd like to be able to, and Mr. 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗧, I have a health page.
Okay.
So I like to list meetings and webinars and stuff, but I also would like to have personal, actual individuals that I could talk with who can share information on the Durham Skywriter respective pages of the law, health, education, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. All right.
So you, both of you, will be hearing from me.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Morning.
Good.
So thanks again, and
Thank
and I will see all of you later.
All right.
So
Everybody be safe.
all right. Have a good day.
All righty.
There we go. See you there, Pat.
All righty. Oops. All right. So what I'm going to have to do, I don't know what happened. I'm going to thank everybody who came on Bull City Hangout. First of all, that was fun. And Twyla, thank you so much. Those articles that I wanted to read that I could not find, somehow they got deleted. I uploaded all of these articles. I worked all morning on them. Somehow they didn't save. So I'm going to actually do probably a part 2 of Bull City Hangout in a couple of hours. So you'll see me again probably around 3-ish. Give me some more time, 3:30, because I just remembered I'm supposed to be on Wendy Card's show. I'm looking at the clock, that's why I'm looking up. New Burn Now. I'll probably be on her show. I was invited to join her at 1 o'clock. So I'll probably be on there for a bit. Give me a couple of hours, and I will be able to tell you about the other things that are happening today in Durham and also tomorrow morning. So with that, have a beautiful afternoon, and I will see you real soon. Ciao for now.